There she is.
She who?
That shining, dazzling star of Kingsley nightlife. What restaurant doesn't glow? What waiter doesn't smile when she walks in?
Your imagination's working overtime.
So's Dr. Greeley's. How was your date?
Fine.
The dinner?
Very good.
Atmosphere?
Quiet.
Well, you're a lot of help.
Peter, who's the tight-lipped one when he comes home from his dates?
Aha, you said date, which means there was much more than some friendly buddy-buddy get-together.
Wrong. Alex Greeley is no more than a friend. We had a fine time. There was nothing romantic. Now, I don't want to hear any more questions about him.
Okay, I won't. Tell me about Jason Prescott instead.
I've been giving you straight answers, but you keep bending it to what you want to believe. You want some eggs?
Cereal. Was he wearing cologne?
Alex doesn't wear cologne.
Jason does?
Well, not all the time, just when he's had a hard day and he feels...
Go on. Let's hear some more of these personal secrets.
Open up. No, don't talk with your mouth full.
Yeah. Used to be complimented that I'm so interested. How would you feel? Skim milk since when?
The store was out of whole.
This isn't milk, it's white water. And low calorie.
Enough!
What about this saccharin?
I didn't buy it to eat.
Yeah, you're gonna sprinkle it around the garage, kill the mice, maybe?
No, Liz left it here after the graduation party, and I decided to try it.
Mom, you've been looking real nice lately. I don't know why you're ashamed of these secrets.
There aren't any secret... I am being interrogated. I wanted a peaceful breakfast, but no, I have to eat with Joe Friday.
Good morning.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
All right. How was your date last night?
Why don't I just phone the story into the paper?
What did I say?
The date was fine. The dinner was good. The atmosphere quiet. Let's see, there was something else.
Lori, I've already been grilled once. Please.
Sorry. What about shopping?
Oh, yeah. How about my lunch hour?
Great. I'll pick you up at the hospital. You know, I'm meeting Ben for breakfast. He was up at 5 o'clock this morning watching them work on the clinic.
Well, tell him I said hello.
Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't wearing any cologne. Now she knows.
So do the Cummings, the Halsteads, the Lancasters. Still bothers you that I'm going out, doesn't it?
Oh, come on, don't say that.
I'm serious. That's why you're asking so many questions. Peter, I'm ready now to get back into the mainstream. But I am not out looking for a husband. Do you believe that?
You're not sprucing up, brushing up, so you can catch anyone? You're not dusting off those old, single, feminine ways?
I am not.
What are you and Lori going shopping for today?
I'm just gonna get some new clothes.
Hello.
You're Mary Mason?
Yes.
I'm my own Redland.
Well, I hope I'm not supposed to recognize you.
Oh, you're not. We've never met. I'm Jean Redland's mother and Terry Davidson's friend.
Oh, yes. Jean Redland was Scott Davidson's old co-anchorman.
Oh, and his mother's pride and joy. Well, how you feeling?
Oh, I'm doing better, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Do you come here just to see me?
Oh, indeed I did, and I didn't come empty-handed either. For you.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you.
I wrapped it myself, and the fruit came from the stand down on Brandon Avenue. Did you ever see such a big strawberry?
No, look at that. Looks like an entire meal. Do you want it?
Oh, no, Tita. I'll just put this on the table around here near the bed there. Oh. Of course, I'm sure that the food here at the hospital is better than this.
Oh, are you kidding? It's not. Oh, I get it. You stayed here before then.
Once. For a 2-day checkup. Oh, I could never stop dreaming about that Jell-O. But the people here were awfully kind and the rooms were spotless.
Now, tell me, did Terry Davidson ask you to come and see me?
No, she didn't, but she told me you were here.
And that I needed help?
No, not help. Friends. And don't we all need those?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what we might have in common.
Well, we both like strawberries.
That's a start. Differences aren't bad all the time, but it can be what draws things together, you know?
Like magnets.
Or like God and man, the greatest difference of all, even though we're made in his image.
Well, that's one thing we don't have in common. I'm sure Terry told you about that.
Oh, people are always making such a big thing about it, you know, because people don't believe what they believe. But I tell you something. He loves us all the same.
I always thought he had favorites.
He can show himself more when a person responds to his love, if that's what you mean.
No, not really. What I mean is that things just go easier for other people.
Oh, things didn't go easier on Jesus. He's at the center of my faith. No one has suffered more deeply. And when you need help, it's nice to know that the hand that takes ours has seen the worst.
You're making coming home for lunch a regular habit.
I can't figure that out, little lady.
Must be my tuna fish. Oh, I just remembered.
Better be important enough to leave my arms.
I'm back. Here.
Is this a bill?
Well, not good news.
Oh, my income tax then, huh? Jimmy's report card.
Came in the mail today.
Did you see these grades?
You put them all together and they spell disaster. As in...
A D in English, a C in math and art, and a B... D in social studies and a B in music.
You realize what caused this.
You and I? You know, Mom's not going to be too thrilled about this.
Yeah, well, I'll go and show her later on. It certainly won't cheer her up, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think Jimmy can go to summer school and make those grades up.
I hope that's possible.
Yeah, well, I'll check on it this afternoon.
Well, I'm going to be visiting Mama, and you can reach me there. She said something about going to see someone in the hospital, and she looked forward to it.
You know, I think that's the only thing Mama has to look forward to nowadays.
Jean, we did the right thing in moving in here and living on our own.
I know. I'm not questioning that, babe. Carla, I don't like this. I'm just not used to Mom being alone.
No, I didn't tell Ione to come and visit you. She did it on her own.
Well, she was really very nice. In fact, look, she brought me this.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Yes, would you like some here?
Oh, that's okay. I just ate.
Oh, well, maybe later on, okay? That's, more than Nancy's brought me.
I was going to ask how much she's been visiting you. I guess I've probably been out whenever she's been here.
No, you haven't missed her. She's hardly been here. I've had, gifts and flowers and sympathy from total strangers, but my best friend doesn't seem to care.
You still think of her as that?
Well, I'm really not sure, but see, I've never been one to have a whole lot of friends.
Well, I know you and your father are very close.
Oh, yes, because when I was a kid, I had the biggest swing set and the biggest bicycle and the biggest allowance.
Sounds like you were very special to him.
Well, Daddy did have to work 7 days a week cultivating his shipping company. But in fact, he didn't have much time, so he'd have to order my toys from a catalog instead of having the time to go out shopping.
He didn't spend time with you?
Oh, well, Daddy just always made it seem like his world just revolved around me, and everything I said just delighted him. And he would... Well, you know, he didn't really spend time with me, and I never really told him that, but then there was Mother, on the other hand, and she was just the opposite. She always spent too much time with me.
What do you mean she spent too much time?
I just really don't want to talk about that. You know, if she were here, she would probably just set up a cot out there in the bathroom and just move right in.
You don't know where she is?
No, it's the one time I'd like to. And that's why I envy your relationship with Lori.
Well, you see the better side.
Well, I'm sure it's not perfect, but it seems real, at least.
I remember when she was in high school, and she came rushing home from the store with the dress she was going to wear to the homecoming dance. Well, I didn't see it until the night of the dance, and when I did, I told her it was too revealing, and I made her take it off.
Lori Davidson had a dress that's too revealing.
Well, it wasn't really all that revealing. But I just didn't realize that my baby was growing up. Well, you can imagine her reaction. She wore it, but after quite a discussion, while her date remained standing on the porch waiting.
That would have been my mother pulling something like that. I think I would have just disowned her. Well, it seems like it brought you closer, though, didn't it?
Well, I suppose it did.
Well, see, that's what I envy. I don't understand it, but it seems like there are just two different kinds of people. Some people can argue and then wind up more in love afterwards, and then those other people, they'll just argue themselves out of love.
Well, that's encouraging.
It is.
Well, sure. I mean, look at the battles we fought. And now we're friends. That much closer. Oh, listen, I'm going to be late for a meeting. I've got to go.
Oh, well, why don't you come back later for some fruit?
Great. Save me an orange.
Okay. Hello? Nancy? Well, sure. Yeah, I'd just love to see you. When?
How far'd you run, Leon?
From Brandon Avenue down to the gas station over to here. How far is that?
Oh, that's about 3/4 of a mile.
Come on, it's got to be farther than that.
Gas station's right next to the market. I walk there nearly every day.
How long does it take you?
Oh, I don't time myself, but I'd say about 15 minutes.
Oh, this is what I deserve for dating a girl who works at a health club.
Trying to impress her?
Yeah, I hope she's easily impressed. This time next week, I plan to be hospitalized. Oh.
Well, what do you think?
For my funeral?
Oh, for my spaghetti dinner. This is my table decoration.
Very nice. Who's coming over?
Oh, Jean and Carla, and I'm looking forward to it.
Celebrating something special?
Oh, no, nothing special. Just, I'll be happy for the company.
You lonely now that Jean and Carla and Jimmy moved out?
I didn't say that.
You don't have to say that. You're not the type of person to say that. Just feel it. Come on, tell Leon about it.
Well, I was thinking this morning, Leon. I've never been alone in my entire life. And, you know, this does take some getting used to.
Have you talked to Jean about this?
Oh, don't make such a big deal of it. Now, I'll adapt.
Ever think about taking in a boarder?
Oh, I guess so, but, you know, I don't want strangers here in my house. I'd rather be alone. Come in, the door's open.
Mama. Hey, Leon, how you doing?
Better, now that I'm sitting down. How you doing?
Well, not too good, really. Jimmy's report card?
Oh. Carla, these grades.
You know why the grades are so low? I feel miserable.
Well, maybe Jimmy has to go to summer school.
Well, yeah, Jean's gonna check that out.
Oh, I'm sure he can get his grades back up. You know, he's a bright boy. Carla, why don't you the family come on over for dinner tonight so the family can be together? You too, Leon.
Well, wait a minute, Mama. Jean and I are having Jason Prescott over for dinner tonight.
Oh. Well, another night.
Mom, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's my fault. I should have called you earlier. I just assumed you had nothing to do.
Well, now, wait a minute. You can come over to our house and eat with Jason and...
Oh, no. I don't want to be a bother. They probably have some business to talk over.
Well, I'll be there.
Oh, no, I've got more than enough to do. I'll just take this into the kitchen.
Mary Ann, these sketches are beautiful.
Thank
Well, no, wait a minute. She didn't do them completely on her own.
Oh, yeah, right, Dad. You showed me where the electrical outlets and the plumbing fixtures should go.
Gratitude.
Terry, you can keep these sketches, and if you want anything changed, just call me.
Yeah, unless it's the sockets or sinks. Where are you off to?
To oversee the setup of your publicity photos.
Oh.
Bye-bye.
Thanks again, Mary Ann.
Bye.
Gee, the election is still quite a ways up the road. I'm surprised that Mary Ann's preparing all your election materials already.
Well, the local printers don't hike their prices until September.
Aha, the voice of experience. Gee, she's a beautiful girl, Jason.
Yeah, she is. She's the next most important thing in my life, second only to God.
Sometimes it's hard not letting our kids be first.
Yeah, tell me about it. I remember when she was little, why she'd look at me up with those big innocent eyes, and I wanted to buy her everything she wanted.
Oh, good thing you didn't. I know some people who've gotten everything they wanted. Before you know it, they don't know what they want anymore.
So, you know, we ought to pool this material and write a parental manual, since we agree on all the issues.
We do have a lot in common, don't we?
I like to think so. I'd consider it a compliment.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Miriam, wake up. I'm here.
Nancy?
I told her I was coming by.
Yes, but you said you'd be here hours ago.
Well, I just had to stop off and pick something up. So how are you?
Oh, really good. Can't you tell I look better?
Not really.
Well, the doctors are just saying that I'm improving every day.
Well, that's what Charles pays them for.
What does that mean?
Oh, nothing. So, who brought you the fruit basket?
Ellen Redlin. She's Jean Redlin's mother.
Oh, you're certainly drawing in an interesting crowd.
She's a very nice person, Nancy.
Oh, don't be so touchy. I just meant between Mrs. Redlin and Laurie and Terry, you're certainly shifting social directions.
Well, I hardly have a choice when some other people don't even come to visit me.
Well, I'm here now. So aren't you happy to see me?
Yeah, of course I am. Why'd you decide to come all of a sudden?
Well, it's something of a mercy mission. Something I have to face.
Well, I'm walking around a lot more, and sometimes in the afternoons I get to go to the TV room.
That's progress.
And Terry and I were trading little family secrets and things.
About me?
No, about Laurie and Daddy. She's really not the witch you made her out to be.
Oh, stop it, Miriam. I mean, this is so disappointing.
Why is it? What's disappointing? I'm getting better.
You're not getting better. The doctors and nurses here are just hyping you into thinking you're recovering. Look, this golly, aren't we looking in the pink, Mrs. Mason bit?
Well, they say that because it happens to be true.
They say that because it's their job. And Terry is just as convincing. But I'm your best friend, and friends will tell you the truth. You're not getting any better, Miriam.
Well, I have to just take it one step at a time. See, I didn't say it was...
One step at a time. Sure, now you're here, then you go off and you're staying in some other wing where there are more serious patients, and before you know it, they take you to some place out in the country with rolling hills and lots of screaming.
Come on, Nancy, don't say these things to me.
I say them because they're true. It's something I have to face.
No, it's not true. And besides, I'm starting to remember now. Some things are coming back to me.
Like what?
Like how once when I needed help and asked you, you wanted to give me pills instead.
Oh, that's because you asked for the pills.
Well, no, that's not exactly what I thought I needed.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm supposed to be your best friend, your housemate, your maid, your wet nurse, and I'm supposed to read your mind as well.
No, I didn't mean that.
Are they giving you any pills here, Miriam?
Not as many.
And are you any better off?
Oh, they seem to think so.
Oh, well, they seem to think. I mean, I know what they seem
well,
to
they
think.
happen to be very nice people.
I'm sure, very nice people, right? I mean, they're a bunch of do-gooders who are just gushing with compliments, trying to get you to recover so you think you're better, right?
Nancy!
Stop it. Miriam, I mean, I want you to just tell me the truth. Are you really any better off? I mean, when you were staying with me, you had your home, you had your own food, you were, we went out in the town, we left, we were on top of the world. But look at you now. Is this an improvement? Now look, I told you that I had to pick some things up. I got these for you because I really care about you. Come on.
Nancy, I don't want these.
Now keep them. With all these saints buzzing around here, you're going to need something to help you sleep. I can't. No, now, don't thank me. I'm only trying to help. This place is so depressing that you're going to need something to help you rest. And between your mother and being who knows where and your father not really caring and all those Davidsons, I mean, it's a wonder you're not more upset than you are.
They're nice to me.
Well, Miriam, they were nice when Scott Davidson was killed, too. Come on, Miriam, don't be so stupid. These people get off on just being nice to people. I mean, they'll smile and hold your hand all the way to the funny farm.
They wouldn't do that to me.
Only if your father agrees. But I wouldn't worry about it. Why don't you just have a rest and don't even think about it. I'll pop in later.